The S25 Ultra is still on a phenomenal sale, and if you missed your opportunity the other day, you can still get it at just about the best price that it has ever been at, and including the best price it's ever been at, as low as $799 for the 256 model. Now, we're going to talk about it, and I've got, of course, links in the description if you want to pick one up. Two ways that you can get this phone incredibly cheap compared to the MSRP without having to trade anything in. So the normal MSRP $1,299, and that's a lot of money. But of course, when the phone first came out, there was great trade-in deals, all the incentives, free double storage upgrades and stuff like that. Last week, well, actually earlier this week, was the best deal I'd seen it because you could get, they had the 512 on sale for like $850, which was insane because that's essentially about the same price as an iPhone 17. And I think anybody would say this phone is tremendously better than an iPhone 17. And right now, you can get it for as low as $799 for the 256 model. They don't have the free storage upgrade, but if you go through Best Buy and you activate it through AT&T or Verizon, you can get it for $799. That's $500 off the MSRP, which is fantastic. And I was actually talking to somebody else because we know the S26 Ultra is going to be here in the next couple of months. Well, what happens when the new phones come out? We get insanely good trade-in stuff. So just food for thought. If you think you might want to get the S26 Ultra, but you want to try the S25 Ultra, you can get this $799 through activation with Verizon or AT&T, but you can get it for $899 unlocked through Best Buy. $899 unlocked, 256 model. That's about what the trade-in deals are whenever it's going to probably come around to the S26 Ultra. I don't know what the number is going to be, but I know they're anticipating more sales because the S25 series sold so well. I think there might be some decent incentives. Also through carriers as well, because even like last year, you could get $1,000 through AT&T or T-Mobile or whatever. So if you buy one for $899, you can basically, in a couple of months, trade this in, and maybe you might have to pay $100. You might even be able to get the new one for free. So I don't really encourage that, but if you like to try and manipulate the system and work some deals, that might work out well for you. Now, $899 Best Buy unlocked. Fantastic deal for the 256. The 512 is a little bit more. They don't have the deal for the double storage upgrade. But if you activate it, and if you plan on having this phone for a while, and you want to go ahead and activate it and get it with Verizon or AT&T, this phone at $799 is an insanely fantastic steal of a deal, and arguably the best phone you can get in 2025. And this is one of those things I talked about the other day. It's always so interesting. The Samsung phone comes out at the beginning of the year. This got announced towards the end of January. Here we are in November now, and it's still competitive for being the best phone of the year. And of course, you get the 200 megapixel camera, you get the one-of-a-kind S Pen that comes with it, nothing like it in any other phone. You get DeX, you get wireless DeX, you get a beautiful big bright screen, you get One UI 8, Android 16 now, and you're going to get 6 more years of updates. Yeah, 6 more years of updates you're still going to get out of this, which is fantastic for long-term support, 5,000 milliamp battery, lots of great things going for it, and it really is a good phone. It is the most complete phone you can buy, and that's why they call it the Ultra. It's got everything. But yeah, $799 activated, $899 unlocked, and you can still get it through Samsung. So if you want to go through Samsung, you can still get it for $949, which is still a good deal. It's $350 off. Let me tell you something though. Whenever you go to the website, it's not going to say $949. I'll tell you what it's going to say. It's going to say $1299. But you have to scroll down, and then there's an option about halfway down for yes trade-in or no for trade-in. So if you click no, and actually I'm on the website right now, I guess the price might be back down. It's showing me $849. So yeah, I guess maybe after it hit midnight, the sale might be back on. So yeah, you're not getting the double your storage upgrade, but you can still get it according to the link I'm looking at right now for $849 through Samsung. So scroll down halfway down where it says Samsung trade-in. No gives you $450. That's no trade-in required whatsoever. If you trade it in, you still get up to $700 of trade-in credit, max trade-in. So that's still really fantastic. I'm going to go ahead and refresh this webpage just to make sure I'm not going crazy, because when I looked at it an hour ago, it was $350. So $256 online exclusive. Yeah, 450. So it looks like the deal, at least for now, is back on. So yeah, you can get it for 850 through Samsung. And here's the great reason I always recommend buying through Samsung. They have not only the best trade-in stuff, because here's the other thing. I'll scroll down and look at this. If you get other things with it, they're giving 44% off the Galaxy Buds 3 Pro if you bundle it, which is $139, normally $250. Some of the best earbuds this year. I love them. I use them all the time. You can get the Galaxy Watch 8 Classic for 25% off, as low as $375, and you can get the Galaxy Ring for 40% off, as low as $239. So if you get any of those with the purchase of the phone, those are some good deals. Now, here's the thing. Samsung, they have the best trade-in program, period. Like, they always have good deals, always good trade-in stuff. But here's the thing. If you trade one in through them, you pay the reduced price. So if you get maximum $700 off trade-in credit and it costs $1,299, you're going to pay $500. You're going to pay, or $559, whatever. I'm not good at math. But yeah, you're going to pay the minus $700 cost. So you're not going to have to pay full price. If you go buy it at Best Buy, yeah, you have to pay full price if you trade something in. If you buy an iPhone from Apple, you always have to trade in the phone to get the reduction. So yeah, if you get a 256 iPhone 17 Pro Max and you pay $1,300, if you're going to give you $650 trade-in, you got to pay that $1,300 plus tax, and then they'll send you a box. You can mail it in, or you could take it into the store. Samsung doesn't do that. They take it off the top, so you pay the lower amount, and then you have 2 weeks to trade in your device, which is nice. You use the box that your new phone comes in, and then they have a FedEx shipping label for you. You don't have to pay to ship it in, and then you just send it in, and then you get the reduced price, which is really good. So yeah, this phone, absolute steal of a deal. $849 on Samsung, and I was kind of bummed because I was like, yeah, it's only $949 right now, but as of the making of this video, it's back to $849. I guess people are buying it. Maybe they want to put it back on sale. If you miss this $849 and it goes back to $949, or if you miss the $949 and it goes back to full price, just keep looking throughout the next couple of weeks, because it's going to be on again, off again, on again, off again, until the new phone comes out, basically. But we're into the holiday buy season time, so you're going to get the best deal you could possibly get. And the no trade-in option is nice because you get to keep whatever other phone you have. You don't have to trade in your other phone. So to get $450 off, you get it for $850, $256. That is really good. Plus, if you do trade it in, you get up to $700 off. You could take advantage of that as well. So you get another chance. You get another extra life on Mario. You know, you fell down the hole. You start the level over again. You got another chance to make it to the end and save the princess. So if you're in the market for one, and I wanted to make this follow-up video because I had so many people like, oh, the deal wasn't there. I missed the deal. I didn't see the deal. And just context, I don't know outside the U.S. I live in the U.S. I see the U.S. website when I go there. I can't go check the German website, the Canadian website, the French website, the Japanese. I can't check and verify all that, and the deals might not even pop up showing for me anyway because my location is in the U.S. So this is the U.S. stuff. So if you dial in from Morocco and watch the video and you're like, I'm not getting that deal, this deal doesn't exist, that's a lie. No, it's not. It just may not be available in your area. But in the U.S., definitely available. The 450 is back on. Again, that might only last a couple days. If you watch this video 2 days after I've made it and it changed, I can't do anything about that. But what I will say is keep checking, come back. I've got links in the description, the comment for both Samsung and Best Buy. So in the U.S., it's a steal of a deal. It's basically the most complete, the best phone you can still buy at the end of the year, in the mix for best phone of the year, and you can get it for $450 off or still good trade-in deals. So that's all I got. Again, I've got affiliate links in the description, the comment. You can check that out, and that's basically it. But remember, with Samsung, go down and select no trade-in, because I had so many people like, I'm not seeing the deal, I'm not seeing the deal. Scroll down, hit the no trade-in, and then it updates the price. So I didn't mention that last time. I didn't think I needed to, because if you're going to buy it, you kind of scroll through and look at everything. But I'm telling you up front this time, that's what you need to do. Also, the accessories, the trade-ins, the bundle stuff is available. And yeah, good deals. And maybe the deals might get even sweeter. Maybe as we get closer to Black Friday, they might bring back the double your storage. But I had a lot of people that were like, hey, I'm not seeing it. Also, whenever you click on the link that I've got, it's going to pull up an option to go to the app or the browser. Stay in the browser. I don't know that it's going to work with the app, but if it doesn't work with the browser, try a different browser. Sometimes you've got cookies, maybe if something not popping up right, try Safari, try Edge, try Chrome, try whatever. So try a different browser. If that doesn't fail, try another machine. Like try your phone, try your desktop, your laptop, whatever. Sometimes websites can be finicky whenever it comes to this stuff. But anyway, that's all I got. Tremendously good sale opportunity. It's back. They don't have the free double your storage upgrade. I hope it comes back maybe for Black Friday or Cyber Monday that week. But for right now, still an amazing deal. So that's all I've got. If you have any questions, comments, gripes, concerns, complaints, all that stuff, please, of course, go to the comments section. I'll do my best to get back with you. If you enjoyed the video, please hit the like and the subscribe button and the little notification bell if you want updates when new videos come out. And as always, thanks for being here. I appreciate you watching, and I'll see you guys next time.